Does the person you are with encourage you to read? You have to ask, what does he bring for me? Roses or books? If someone has a stake in making you better, that person will push you towards books. Books are what we all need.
Another thing we had talked about and noticed was, did you feel that, I know you had mentioned to me that if in Finland, two people see each other that try to avoid each other, they'd keep physical distance, and even if they met, they wouldn't ask a lot of any personal questions. And I'm just curious, what's your experience been here? I know you said at the hotel there was something that happened.
Well, yes. I mean, yes, in Finland in general, I guess it's considered polite to just leave people alone, keep your distance, and most of
Not to do this.
Yeah, definitely no. And definitely, like, there are certain things that are good etiquette maybe, but if you don't know the other person, it doesn't.
See, this again comes from just taking a bit from the saints and discarding the rest. Frankly, this kind of touch you behavior and pat you and hug you behavior, even if I'm sweating and you too are sweating, I still want to touch you all over. This frankly comes from a very distant point of love. I do not want to treat you as distant. I do not want to treat you as the other. I do not want to treat you as an alien or a foreigner or So that's why I come even physically close, and I feel entitled to do so. I can just come and slap on your, not on your face, on your back, and that's considered very jovial of me. Frankly, it is because of the heritage coming down from the saints. Do not be so distant. There is no need to give so much space to the ego. Come a little closer. But then love is not about this physical kind of nearness. Love is about, first of all, knowing what is right, doing it for yourself, and enabling the other to live the right way as well. So that's called really getting close to the other. Getting close to the other implies helping the other get close to the truth. That is real love. So the saints said, get close to the other to enable the other to get close to the truth. That's the complete statement coming down from, let's say, Vedanta. Now what did we do? We kept one convenient half of the sentence and happily disregarded the rest of it. Which part of the sentence did we keep? Get close to the other. Get close to the other. So this much we remember. All over Southeast Asia, this is the culture. In a crowded place, nobody would mind brushing shoulders. If someone goes past you while brushing against any body part, the fellow does not even feel to say sorry, because it's fine. I mean, why are you acting so distant? Why are you acting so special? Can't I even touch you? After all, the saints have said that all bodies are the same. We are just the soil we rose from. So why are you trying to act so pricey? What's special about your body? I can touch it. That's not what we explicitly say. But in some sense, that's the feeling coming down from there. It's all right to not to treat the other as distant or alien or a separated one. But one has to know the full thing. If you know only half the thing, that's worse than knowing nothing at all. So we have people who would intrude into the others' lives. The concept of personal or private space does not exist. People happily barge in. And they can ask you such questions. They could even ask you, well, how are your things with your wife? An elderly one can actually come and ask this. An elderly one from, let's say, the extended family, and can come and ask you, so how are you doing in your married life? Or when are you getting your daughter married? Somebody may even ask you, how much are you earning? You are just standing somewhere and somebody can come so close to you. You can smell his mouth. And if you step back, that's rude. So these are all corrupted flavors of love. So they come from that tradition of love. India has a very strong thing about love. An Indian may not know anything else. There is this, in fact, popular movie song from movie Purab and Paschim, East and West. So this popular thespian Manoj Kumar, he was the actor singing this one. So the line says, कुछ और न आता हो हमको, हमें प्यार निभाना आता है. We as Indians may know nothing at all, but we know what is love. We remain loyal, we remain steadfast. That obviously cannot be the case. If you know nothing at all, you will not know love either. But somehow this thing has gone into the Indian psyche that lovers we all are. And love means having some kind of a right over the other's life. Yes, of course, in love you do have a right over the other's life. But in what sense? That's a question lost to India. We don't address that question. West knows love of the personal kind and no other love. India was fortunate it came to know of a higher love, but it reduced that higher love to one of personal kind. Now I do not know which one is the worst tragedy, to not to know love at all or to reduce higher love to a personal point. I would think the latter is worse.